We acknowledge that the land on which we live, gather, exchange ideas, and share our past, present, and future is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and Wendat people. My name is Alice McMurtry. I'm the Community Program Coordinator here at the Brockville Museum, and welcome to another episode of Out of the Vault. This season of Out of the Vault, we're taking a closer look at some of the artifacts that reflect the changes that Brockville has seen over time. Brockville, like any other city, has seen its skyline change and buildings come and go, and this has just changed the makeup of the city itself. And one of my personal favorite artifacts is this impressive record of that change. So what I'm holding up to you right now is a pane of glass from the Revere Hotel. The Revere Hotel was one of these downtown Brockville hotels that was constructed sometime in the 1840s. For over 125 years, the Revere Hotel was a place that people could stay if they were visiting Brockville, and it served as sort of this booming tourist community that came through, especially in the early 1900s, when sort of the Thousand Islands was just being discovered as a tourist destination. Now, the Revere weathered change over the decades that it was in business. A familiar sight to many people would have been seeing the Revere coach drawn by horses going up and down to Brockville's train station or the waterfront to bring guests to the hotel. Now, eventually, though, by about the 1960s, the hotel had seen better days, but it was still frequented by traveling businessmen. Different companies would sometimes buy up hotel room blocks for visiting conferences and things like that. Pipeline workers who came through, that sort of thing. There were lots of senior residents who actually took up permanent residence in the hotel. But the Brockville skyline would be changed forever in 1974 when a catastrophic fire completely destroyed the Revere Hotel. Now, it was hotel guest Terry Clancy, who was a pipeline worker from Peterborough, who noticed that there was something odd and noticed smoke wafting into a hallway. Now, he managed to raise the alarm, and the Brockville Fire Department and nearby fire departments from Prescott and North Augusta sort of made their way to the scene. Now, by the time that the firefighters got there were many people who were hanging out of the hotel windows, desperate, pleading to be rescued. Now, fortunately, many people were able to climb down the hotel's rear fire escape, but others also had to make their descent on the Brockville Fire Department's aerial ladder to escape. Now, there were only 82 guests staying at the hotel, but unfortunately a few did not survive. There were 2 deaths that occurred. 2 elderly residents perished in the blaze. Now, as the fire progressed, they realized that the Revere itself could not be saved, so they had to sort of basically put out the fire in order to protect other buildings in the block. This included the Recorder and Times, a newspaper office full of flammable materials, and the New York restaurant or New York cafe that was just down the street. So once the fire was out, there was an estimated $1.5 million in damages. An investigation so that the fire started with a faulty electrical outlet, but Terry Clancy maintained that he hadn't seen any evidence of this or had seen anything amiss when he was questioned about the start of the fire. Now, Fire Chief William Mannell was pretty much convinced that someone had doused the hotel in an accelerant and had started a fire. And this would be sort of in line with sort of eyewitness reports of people saying in the hotel lobby that evening that there were rumors that someone was walking around with a gas can, but this was had been quickly dismissed. The extensive damage meant that the hotel had to be torn down, and a new building, the Scotia Bank on sort of that south side of King Street, was built in the Revere Hotel's place. Now that ended, of course, the life of one of Brockville's historic hotels. Luckily for the Brockville Museum, a pane of glass from the Revere Hotel was donated to us, and this is one of the only remaining pieces of this hotel, and we're quite happy to have it in our collection. We also have some other items from the Revere, which include some water glasses, a hotel room key, for example, and some advertising and photographs as well. So be sure to check that out on our website. Thank you very much for watching this episode, and I will see you next time.